But we'll get into this next topic here is the Mad Max spinoff for Furiosa. It's in the works now. It still hasn't been officially greenlit, and a lot of people were kind of taken aback by this just because it's going to be a prequel and it's not going to have Charlize Theron in it. So like a lot of people were kind of turned off by it. I don't really know if it's really a good or bad choice to do either or. Like Charlize Theron's awesome, and I was like, this is a theory crap thing too. I want to throw at you. Primarily, I think you would understand this one, John. I bet you, yeah, that if Zack Snyder hadn't cast Gal Gadot in as Wonder Woman in BVS, right? I guarantee you that Charlize Theron would be our Wonder Woman right now.
You think so?
Yeah, because she did Monster with Patty Jenkins. So I
Yeah.
could totally see if Patty Jenkins came in to direct a Wonder Woman movie. I feel like Charlize would have been
She would pull her in.
I feel like it would have. It's kismet too, because she would have been a phenomenal Wonder Woman, dude. She
yeah.
would be like, oh my god, like not the gal's like bad, but she is nowhere near as talented of an actress as Charlize Theron is.
Yeah.
So like, and I ever since Patty Jenkins came on to direct Woman, I was like, damn it, dude. I wish they wouldn't have casted them, because I immediately was like, dude, Charlize that would have been the best. That would have been the absolute best. But anyway, I think the coolest news about this thing though is because it was rumored a while back there was this Furiosa thing that they're going to be doing a prequel with Anya Taylor-Joy in it, in the title role. But now they've added Chris Hemsworth and Yahya Abdul-Mateen, who played Dr. Manhattan in the HBO Watchmen series. He also played Black Manta in the Aquaman movie. So and he's great. I've been liking everything. I've only really seen him in those two things, but he was great in those. So I'm excited to see him come back. But I hope he gets more to do as Black Manta at some point. So yeah, what do you guys think about this? It seems like Chris Hemsworth. I can't remember his name of the character in here, but it sounds like Chris Hemsworth's going to be playing the villain, just
Really?
based on his name.
Sounds
And I'm
interesting.
trying to find where it said what his name was. What do you guys think of this?
I like Mad Max, so and I think Charlize Theron's a great actress. So
She's
she's
not
not
gonna
going to
be
be in it. But what I meant to say is like her character in the original Mad Max movies was good. I think it'd be cool to like dive deeper into that character, even if it's not her playing.
Well, and with it being a prequel, I'm wondering how they construct the story. I mean, will there be a way for them to have something open up with Charlize Theron's character, her actually playing her character, talking about something that happened when she was younger, setting this world up, and then they flash back to the younger version of hers and kind of bookend this movie with so they don't remove her entirely from the movie, or do they just say, okay, it's just a prequel, we're not even going to. It just seems odd to me that they were coming off of the success of the last Mad Max movie, that they would not find a way to work her into the story in some fashion, even if it is just setting it up as sort of a pseudo narrator at the beginning and then bookending it with her at the end.
Yeah, or it could like tell the whole story, and then at the very end of the movie, it shows that she was actually just telling a story, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
something like that. Yeah, and I could see that. I feel like people. Wouldn't you think that was kind of like a cock tease though? Because like I said, a lot of people actually were just like mad about like they only wanted this if it was going to be Charlize, because everyone loved Charlize in that movie. So I could feel like if they did like shoehorn her in at the very end of the movie as like a gotcha, I feel like it'd come off as a gotcha. Like, see, we had her.
Yeah.
Like, she was
Yeah,
here.
I mean, there has to be a reason they chose to go this route rather than just a direct sequel to Fury Road.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Maybe the sequel to Fury Road is still coming, and this is a stopgap until they're ready to film that movie. Is she committed to film other parts, and she isn't available for another year or two, and that's why they're not moving forward yet with that? I don't know.
Yeah, because that's another thing too. Like I'm really not a fan of like in their principle. I'm not a fan of prequels. Like in all, like when it comes down to it, not that like all the prequels are bad. Like there's obviously good prequels out there, and but I just don't like everyone liked the character Charlize was playing. But just because we like that character doesn't mean we need to see how she became that character or what led her to becoming like that way. And I want to see that character progress further because I liked that character. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that, and that's so I can see why people are upset about it.
That
And
actress, that portrayal.
yeah,
that,
I want to see you continue that story. Like I don't care about what happened before that because that's the other thing I hate about prequels is like there's like no stakes in it, man. Because like the only thing they're gonna show us maybe here is like how she lost her arm or something.
That's what I was gonna say.
You know, like
about
and it's
her.
like who cares, dude. It's like how Han Solo got his name in the Solo movie. It's like wow,
Yeah.
totally needed to be told, right? Like that movie was actually good though, but at the same time, no one asked for that movie.
No.
Like
Yeah.
no one asked.
There's a
for
lot
it.
of other different Star Wars universe movies they
Yeah.
could have done.
And it's the same thing. Like Star Wars being a perfect example. They just keep doing prequels or sticking to the same familiar stuff instead of like, I'll just progress things, move along, move it on. So I would kind of like to see. I think people probably would have been a little bit more on board with it. Not that people are just like 100% hating it by any means, but if we would have gotten the follow up with Charlize Theron and then bring it to like bring her character to a nice close, like maybe she dies at the end, whatever. But then do the prequel with Anya Taylor-Joy and all that stuff because I think that like people would probably definitely be clamoring for it then. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I think with this kind of thing though, it is more of an odd choice to go the prequel route. Kind of like with what you were saying, it was just like such a ever everyone was like it was a beloved character in that movie. Everyone liked that portrayal of it. So why remove it? It would be almost like if they made the original trilogy and then decided to make a prequel to Han Solo right after like A New Hope. Just like everyone
Yeah.
really loves Han Solo. Let's do a prequel.
Yeah.
Let's tell everybody how Han Solo got here. It's like, okay, cool. Let's call Harrison Ford. No, we're not going to call Harrison. We're going to get Jim over here to do it. You know,
Yeah.
like, not that Anya Taylor-Joy is not a great actress, and I want to see her play Furiosa and everything. It just seems like an odd choice to go from Fury Road to a prequel as opposed to well, let's just keep going, guys.
Yeah.
But so whatever you guys think, though, let us know down in the comment section below. We're gonna